Before Lamborghini became a symbol of excess, speed, and defiance, it was born out of irritation, not ambition, not passion for racing, but annoyance. The kind that sits quietly in the chest until it hardens into resolve. This is important because Lamborghini did not begin with a dream of dominating the road. It began with a man who felt dismissed, and that dismissal would echo through automotive history. At the center of this story is Ferruccio Lamborghini, a man who did not grow up worshipping sports cars. He grew up fixing things. He was practical, mechanical, grounded. After World War II, Italy was rebuilding, and Ferruccio saw opportunity not in speed, but in utility. Tractors, machines that worked the land, machines that people needed. He built them efficiently, affordably, and well, and they made him very rich. So rich, in fact, that he began buying the finest cars money could buy, including Ferraris. And this is where the strange origin truly begins. Because Ferruccio loved driving, but he hated flaws. He noticed problems in his Ferrari, clutch issues, reliability problems, noise without refinement. So he did something almost unthinkable at the time. He went directly to Enzo Ferrari to complain. He expected a conversation between craftsmen. What he received was contempt. Enzo Ferrari dismissed him, told him to stick to tractors, told him he wouldn't understand sports cars. And in that moment, something subtle snapped. Not anger, determination. Ferruccio didn't leave wanting revenge. He left with clarity. If the world's greatest sports car manufacturer wouldn't listen, he would build something better, not louder, not racier, better. Ferruccio Lamborghini didn't want to race. He didn't care about trophies or tracks. He wanted a grand touring car, powerful, yes, but smooth, civilized, comfortable at high speed. A car that didn't punish its driver, and this philosophy set Lamborghini apart immediately. While Ferrari chased motorsport glory, Lamborghini focused on experience. The driver mattered. The road mattered. Refinement mattered. And within a shockingly short time, Lamborghini assembled a team of brilliant engineers, many of them disillusioned by Ferrari's rigid hierarchy. They designed engines not for racing limits, but for balance, for beauty, for control. The results stunned the automotive world. Lamborghini cars were fast, but they were also elegant, radical but composed. And then came the designs, sharp lines, aggressive stances, cars that looked like nothing else on the road. Lamborghini wasn't trying to blend in. It was trying to redefine what power looked like. Not functional power, emotional power, presence, confidence. Defiance shaped into metal, and the brand adopted a symbol that said everything without explanation. A bull, not a horse. Not speed alone, strength, aggression, unyielding force. Ferruccio was a Taurus. Bulls mattered to him. They represented resistance. And that resistance became the brand's identity. But here's the twist people forget. Lamborghini's rise was fast but fragile. The company struggled financially. Economic downturns hit hard. Ferruccio eventually sold his stake. He walked away from the empire he created. Lamborghini survived, but not because of him. It survived because the idea was stronger than the man. A brand born not from passion for racing, but from refusal to be dismissed. From the belief that luxury could be powerful without being hostile. That speed could coexist with comfort. That arrogance could be answered not with noise, but with excellence. And now, when people look at a Lamborghini, they see excess, wealth, ego. But buried beneath that image is a quieter truth. Lamborghini exists because someone questioned authority, because someone refused to accept that expertise belonged only to those already at the top. Because someone who built tractors understood that performance without respect is incomplete. The strange origin of Lamborghini isn't about rivalry alone. It's about dignity. About what happens when craftsmanship is ignored. About how innovation often begins not with inspiration, but with insult. And as this story continues, Lamborghini becomes more than a car. It becomes a statement. That elegance can be aggressive. That luxury doesn't have to apologize. And that, sometimes, the most powerful creations are born not from dreams, but from being told you don't belong. As Lamborghini's reputation grew, something unexpected happened. The company that was never meant to race began to dominate attention without trying to compete on the track. This confused the industry. Ferrari had history, trophies, mythology built from speed and sacrifice. Lamborghini had no racing pedigree, no endurance wins, no heroic drivers dying young. And yet, people couldn't stop looking, because Lamborghini understood something psychological before others did. Power doesn't need justification if it's undeniable. The cars didn't explain themselves. They arrived, loud in presence, even when silent, and dared you to look away. The Miura changed everything. Not because it was the fastest car ever built, but because it broke the visual language of automobiles: low, wide, mid-engine, sensual in a way machines weren't supposed to be. It looked alive. And when people saw it, they didn't ask how fast it went. They asked how something like that could exist at all. The Miura didn't transport you. It confronted you. It announced that cars were no longer tools or even luxury items. They were emotions on wheels. And this was dangerous, because once emotion enters design, logic loses control. Behind the scenes, the company struggled. Lamborghini spent aggressively. Innovation was expensive. Perfection was slow. And Ferruccio's dream of refinement over racing meant fewer clear rules to follow. He wasn't chasing lap times. He was chasing feeling. And feelings are difficult to mass produce. Economic instability in Italy made things worse. Oil crises changed public appetite. Excess suddenly looked irresponsible. And Lamborghini, a brand built on defiance and indulgence, found itself vulnerable. The company passed through multiple owners. Financial collapse loomed more than once. Factories slowed. Confidence wavered. Here's where the strange origin deepens. Lamborghini survived not because it adapted quickly, but because it refused to become something else. It didn't soften its image. It didn't pretend to be practical. It leaned into what made it extreme. While other brands tried to rationalize performance, Lamborghini embraced spectacle. Countach designs ignored ergonomics. Visibility was terrible. Comfort was secondary. But presence was absolute. You didn't buy a Lamborghini to disappear. You bought it to declare something. Not just wealth, individualism, rebellion, a refusal to blend in. This made Lamborghini a cultural object rather than a purely automotive one. Posters on bedroom walls, appearances in films, associations with excess, risk, and desire. For many, it became the first car they fell in love with, long before they could ever hope to own one. And love is powerful. Love forgives flaws. Love survives downturns. Love keeps an idea alive when spreadsheets say it shouldn't exist. Lamborghini became a fantasy strong enough to sustain itself through instability. Eventually, corporate stability arrived. Structure replaced chaos. Engineering became more disciplined. Reliability improved. And yet, the soul remained. Sharp angles, aggressive sound, unapologetic styling. Lamborghini learned how to survive without losing its defiance, and that balance is rare. Most brands soften with age. Lamborghini hardened its identity. It accepted that it would never be for everyone, and that exclusivity became its strength. Now pause and consider what this really means. Lamborghini did not win by being practical. It won by being excessive at exactly the right level. Enough to intimidate, enough to inspire, enough to polarize, and polarization is visibility. The brand's strange origin reminds us that not all success comes from solving problems. Some success comes from expressing something people feel but can't articulate. The desire to stand out, to be seen, to reject restraint. Ferruccio Lamborghini eventually retreated from the world of cars. He left quietly, content to live away from the noise he'd created, and there's something poetic about that. The man who built one of the loudest brands in history preferred silence. He didn't seek legacy. He didn't chase dominance. He responded to dismissal with excellence, then stepped away. Lamborghini outgrew him, and that's the final transformation. When a creation stops belonging to its creator and starts belonging to culture, today, Lamborghini represents more than speed. It represents refusal. Refusal to conform. Refusal to apologize for ambition. Refusal to be subtle in a world that rewards blending in. And whether you admire that or criticize it, you can't deny its clarity. Lamborghini knows exactly what it is. And that certainty is rare. So when you see one pass by, impossibly low, violently colored, screaming for attention, remember how quietly it began.